into the later stages, and a hero that scales incredibly well. I don't know. This feels like such a strong draft for Newbee.
Yeah, I guess stole some creeps, stole the aggro every time. So KP playing the game very, very well, I think.
Again, just flirting with danger over there. They are going to be able to find this. Lina takes the DD. They actually end up killing off Bulbaka, dropping very low. Hasn't been able to find him as of yet, though. And there's going to be first blood going the way of Chuan, turning on to Wrong, wants to just battle it out and doesn't manage to be able to find that kill. Has to dodge away from the Sunstrike.
He is doing very well, just on the like, and unlike the like, he's raw, so you can actually go get up kills like this one and where.
Oh, Wrong. He's going to get jumped on. They don't have Sunstrike right now. They had to use the Invoke to try and get the Invoker out of a gank that came over onto the onto him. But Bulbaka also maybe in a little bit of trouble. Chuan spots him out. Now they're going to be able to possibly find that. That's the Light Strike Array killing off the trees, and he should go down. The rotation has to get canceled as the TP is not be at farm levels that they need, but Timey has that, and he'll be a little bit more tanky as well. But the rotation is going to come in now, and this should be a quick and easy kill on Wrong. They don't actually end up even committing. Oh, there's the Sunstrike that comes in, but Lina finds the kill, and a tier 1 tower is soon to fall. Again, this is just what you get out of that Beastmaster. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're going to jump on Mu, trying to bring him down rapidly. That's going to be a stun, and they find the kill. So they lose one in the bottom, but they...
So, yeah, with his hit, they can actually turn this around for how...
Oh, looking for it. Not going to be able to find this as of yet, and Hao is going to try and see if he can get denied out. They look for the play, and they might just be able to get it here. He's just going to end up getting denied out. No, nothing lost. Kaka's walking away for a moment.
In terms of the pressure they're applying, and speaking of pressure, there's another smoke up. Just constantly using the raw when it's ready. Axe does a blink and a vanguard here, so he could try
the placing it up on the high ground, though, they're going to be able to find him. Lagoon Blade comes out, might be able to find that kill with the meatball that comes through, and XS just drops. Oh no, that was meant to happen. And really nice to play them down Bulbaka because he can do it, because he just happened to get a haste turn and doesn't quite end up being able to hit the Sunstrike, but roars back up in 9 seconds. He might just chase him. Honestly, he's going to be slowed down. There's no response. The rest of the side is going to end up being able to do it, and now he's just going to be able to kill off Bulbaka. Oh my god. Axe is able to kill off Tide Punch, but...
doing a pretty good job. I mean, you mentioned IG did make a kill at least during that time, but Ferrari going in, trying to get Kaka. This is maybe a mistake.
5 HP. They end up being able to find the kill, but Lina just jumps in, and Wrong can't even kill him off. They end up being able to get away. Oh, they jump forward trying to find Chuan.
When they are contending with these top teams, they did really well against Vici Gaming for one yesterday, but I certainly are the kind of like challenger team in this area where Newbee's like the ultimate raid boss in their region.
Oh, Wrong. He is going to end up getting a good amount of damage, but I think Kaka might finally fall as they get the Cull onto him. The doomed up Chuan is going to be able to walk away from that. Initiation now. Axe is going to be there and is going to run right into KP, but he blinks away and they're able to find him, and suddenly this is going to end up being a dead Axe. They have the blade now. They're trying to keep him alive for the moment, but the Cold Snap is also going to be available. They jump in, tear apart Bulbaka, looking for a little bit more doom down KP. This might be enough, but it looks like Ferrari 430 is dead. There's nothing doing. They're just going to be able to run right on in. KP is doomed, but he doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it. I mean, you mentioned earlier, like, I thought all things equal, dealing with the tide would be enough, but all things are not equal. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And very easy for Newbee to actually win a fight. Actually in big trouble at the bot lane.
Armlet toggling, trying to escape for the moment. They're going to bring in the Wolves and trying to stay alive. He does end up going down. Lycan finds the kill. Pretty high priority one there, and that's actually going to be 900 gold.
Trump's going to die as well, I think.
Going his way. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. He ends up not getting that final kill. They end up going for him, and Battle Fear, the Blade Mail's up, misses the call, and Chuan is still going to go down. Guardian Greaves were not enough to keep him alive.
Okay, so I'm patting themselves in the back, and IG saying, hello, we're still here.
Yeah, but now they jump onto Mu again in a lot of trouble. They have the silence available, and he is going to end up burning through that Aegis again. A bit of an issue. They have the roar, drops it down on XS. Call is not going to be enough. Wrong is just going to explode. Meanwhile, Mu trying to kill off Ferrari. Sunstrike going to go through, and maybe to be able to find him. They need one more right. He ends up being able to get it. Looks like on the other side, that's going to end up being invoked, killing off the Pucks, fails off the X. looking for another. They're gonna kills off the Phoenix while simultaneously firing out that sap. No, probably not. The other one did. Ferrari used his Orb here, but isn't going to end up getting caught. They do have the catch and actually ended up not being able to hit the call, but yet Kaka is going to get the counter initiation onto him. My goodness, that's going to be a ton of damage, and Kaka looks to walk away. KP in a bit of trouble, though, trying to put him out of there. Who is in the midst of him? Wrong is going to end up falling. Lycan is just trying to down, and it looks like he's going to do a look at how he's going to run at him. Right clicks the bound, all off. It's an Icarus dive. I was actually going to drop it. They're able to bring down another bit. It's going to end up being the Lagoon Blade coming out. That's going to end up being a call on the axe. Looks like the Phoenix should be able to.
Rush could be up any time in the next 20 seconds or so. Good time to get a pick. They're going to go on the spin.
A lot of damage coming out. The Sunray is going to be good enough, and pops the BKB in the end. Is just going to walk away, and he's still going to try and survive through this. The Guardian Greaves come out, keep him alive, and it looks like they're going to lose the Sunray. They've already lost the Doom. I think he survives through this. He's not going to end up dying. And the alacrity and everything just means that this drops so quickly. I really do like the Shadow Blade pickup for Doom. He needs something like that to be able to find it, but it's still going to need to be a
push, I'm pretty sure.
Bobica is in a very dangerous position right now. He doesn't realize what's going on, but never mind. The Roar's going to be on the other side as they find D, and oh my god. When it rains, it pours. He ends up going down. And as the tier 3 is starting to go down, Moo is just alacrity right-clicking it away, and there's just no response. They do have the Aghanim Scepter on Puck, so simple to keep them in place much more effectively than they would have previously.
So the good news is the crew is about to bring the refresher. The bad news is they have the dad's behind, so you're gonna have to make another trip.
Well, I mean, the most casual barracks taking that we've ever seen in our lives, and that refresher online now, it's just going to move down towards the mid lane. They pull in the...
That's not the most difficult thing to do, to avoid banishing on each other.
They break the Lincolns. Moo is silenced, and they do have the Doom pit on the other side. It looks like they're just going to jump in, go to town, already end up catching on a 2-second refresher, and now just destroys them again. Oh, the deafening blast comes down, and it looks like Puck is going to be able to make an escape for the moment, but there comes the Roar, and now he's going to end up going down as well. The Laguna Blade finishes him off, and unfortunately, for ID fans out there worldwide, this is a Peter trying to life ending.